Shalom.
First foremost, we're going to get started on face to east, give all praise and glory.
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash.
Double honors once again, as always, to the apostles and elders who have most honored in the world. We talk this truth, peace, much love, and salutation as always to those for 11. All right, we're out here bringing us on Nashville. Out here once again, all through the spirit by Yahweh from my side. Once again, Lord, this is edifying to the level. Out here prophesying and letting our people know, these so-called blacks, Native American Latinos, the chosen people according to the Bible, pursuant to Romans 13 and 11. It's high time to wake out of sleep, for our salvation is near to me. And as you can see throughout the current events, that nigga is going down. Okay, the Edomite. And not really, I mean, he had a lower level Edomite as well, but we're talking about the upper echelons, the banking families. Okay, these niggas are getting ready to lose, and we're loving it, you know, as time goes on. I'm not saying if you will, said, oh, you know, yeah. But yeah, man, you know, we're witnessing the downfall of our enemies, and that's one of the things that we can grab at. 10 things that please the Lord. Yeah. But yeah, you know, we're witnessing the downfall. Shit. We're witnessing the downfall of our enemy. And it's a beautiful thing, you know? It's a very beautiful thing.
I thought it was downfall. This is
It's 9.
Yeah, I got it. Ecclesiastes of Sirach 25 verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will suffer, or like I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
Right, he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. Okay, so we're witnessing that, and we're loving it. So all we're doing is what? Going to current events and linking it with the prophecy. We're seeing the least of the flock drawing them out. We're seeing that prophecy come to pass. We're witnessing wars, rumors of wars. Okay? And somehow, some way, they're still introducing that one-word currency. Somehow they're sneaking it in ever so gradually, all right? Because that's really what it is. Gradually, you know, it takes step after step after step. But we're witnessing things that we haven't before. You know, and yes, the words of the Lord are always living. You know, prophecies always happen. You know, every year that brothers be waking up, that's still prophecy. But we're talking about end time, you know, end of the line. How is Shai going to be back at any given moment? That's what we're seeing going on. This ain't just, you know, a bunch of campuses going up. That was great. The Great Awakening on 7, that was a big moment in the nation of Israel. Okay? But this is even bigger because this means that we're ultimately closer to the How Shai return. Okay?
Joel 3 and verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up.
Right, let all the men of war draw near. Yeah, all right. Prepare the mighty men. This is what's happening. We're seeing countries that, go ahead.
Verse 10, beat your plowshares and swords and your pointing hooks and spears. Let the weak say, I am true.
So we're seeing nations enterprise is weak, low, you know, insufficient, so on and so forth. We're seeing those nations slowly but surely rising up to power, and as well as, and not necessarily rising up to power, but joining into nations that are in that house.
Yep.
You know, Iran is backed by Russia, one of the top dogs in the earth. They're also backed by China, one of the top dogs in Earth. So right now, the movement is, and we're seeing that a lot of the nations are joining BRICS. Okay, that's Brazil, Russia, India, China, and Spain. I always
Same with me.
I always fuck that like you know.
For some reason, somebody has mentioned South Africa.
No,
South.
yeah, because no.
Yeah, I always get
South
confused
Africa,
with that one.
because Spain is an ally of the U.S. because, and I only remember that
Yeah.
now. I'm glad you said that though,
Yeah.
because in a video I was watching the other day, pretty much the U.S. is mad at Spain because Spain wasn't allowing them to pretty much set up base there to go attack Iran and shit like that. They didn't want no dealings. They was like, nah,
I heard,
set up
yeah.
here. So it's South Africa. I'm glad you brought that up though. Anyway, so it's but yeah, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. But yeah, there's more joining.
Oh, there's more, yeah. Yeah,
Right.
those are the first, yeah.
Just like when you go into EU and NATO, it started out with a smaller number than what we are now. But nonetheless, these nations, they're joining onto the BRICS, man. And they're aligning themselves with power. Because this war ain't showing nothing that America really is not doing like that. And all the people, the journalists and shit, they're saying that they're still operating on a World War II mentality. Where they can just fly over, bomb the shit out of them and come out the victim. That doesn't work anymore. And especially all that, they're not as industrialized as China, especially not China. Another video I seen, China can produce like 800 to 1,000 ships in a year.
Yeah.
It takes the U.S. like a year and a half.
It's crazy.
You know? Maybe 80 to 100. Maybe that was enough. But regardless, it was a bigger margin than what's called. I'll even say 8 to 10. We'll put up 8 to 10. That seems a little bit. But yeah, compared to the one that America would do. So, hey, this horse losing his power. And it's only a matter of time before Ezekiel 38 comes past, Jeremiah 50, 51, okay? Then Joel. Yeah, yep.
It says, this is commercial vessels. Since China built over 1,000 commercial vessels in 2024, and the U.S. produced only 8.
Okay, so there you go.
Yeah.
Over 1,000 versus 8.
Yeah.
So the margin is still the damn same.
Yeah.
You in a single digits, I'm in quad digits. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It's from AI overview. China has the world's largest shipbuilding capacity, with over 200 times the capacity of the United States. While total shipbuilding includes thousands of commercial vessels, which like they use to export goods, stuff like that. It says China's naval-specific production capacity allows it to build, repair, and expand its naval fleet rapidly, with estimates suggesting they could potentially build dozens of combat ships annually.
Right, exactly. So the thing is, China's able to reproduce more than the Americans.
Yeah.
And repair more.
Like the USS Abraham, they said that might be out of commission for a year. Next year.
You know what I'm saying?
And they said it was from a laundry fire.
So if a laundry fire is taking you off, the Luchas ain't gonna make it. Yeah. There's no. What kind of defense is that? You know. But it just goes to show the complete difference in these nations. And again, America is being what's that scripture? Speaks about her skirt being lifted up. You know, but she's ultimately. But she's ultimately being exposed, you know, to show how weak, feeble, you know. Because when we get Isaiah 14, and it talks about the nations looking at her and saying, "Is this the man that?" But they're starting to see that now.
Yeah.
Because they can't, as great as America is, not only did they team up with another nation, but even if they didn't team up with another nation, but they. Not only did they attack Iran, but they teamed up with another nation to attack Iran.
Right.
and you're still over there struggling.
Yep.
These niggas ain't scared of you no more. They're seeing it like, wait a minute, this don't make no damn sense. This nigga's a powerhouse, so-called, but he's not able to overtake Iran because all Iran doing is just controlling it by the books. You gonna need me before I need you.
Yep.
And as long as that strait is closed to the American public, this economy is going to continue to decline and to decline and to decline. And not only just the American economy, globally.
Exactly.
You
Global.
understand that strait controls a whole lot of stuff.
The whole world.
The way that y'all can go walk up and down the streets and go buy this and buy that. You know, you see how gas will increase the dollar within a month. Within a week, it's some change, really. Now, if you were Edomite, you ain't really concerned about that because you got money. Yeah, go ahead.
It wasn't the Abraham, it was the USS Gerald R. Ford undergoing repairs at naval, in South Bay, following a fire in its laundry room.
Yeah, fire in the laundry room. Yeah, the towel burnt up. Shit. You know, probably yourself would be fire. You know, low maintenance. No, Americans are maintenance. They don't go to the shit. But they're good. Matter of fact, that's a fact too. There's the border of Britain in the United States and go beyond the ends. Yeah. They're like 15, 20 years behind. Shit ain't able to drive over this bitch. They ain't got no damn money. You know why? Because they're shipping it out everywhere else. And that's, yeah, mainly Israel. That's why you got, the scripture that says, it's about 10, that's dumbass nigga in the office, seriously, whether it's Trump, Obama, Biden, Bush, Clinton, go on like that. This nigga still are missing the basic necessity of running your city. These presidents get in the office, and it's always a talk about global. What are we going to do about the people that's hungry in Africa? What are we going to do about the war in Afghanistan? What about the war? What about the things that American civilization on the streets, starving, jobless, and struggling to make ends meet? Why don't we? Yeah. Right. But the thing is, that's the Habakkuk 2. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Habakkuk 2:4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
And you know who else got that mindset, which is really the same niggas? But some of our people even include themselves in that denomination, Christianity. Christians love to come to the Hebrew Israelite movement and say all the things about the shit we got going on. When they did this, when Yohana did, nigga, first off, they ain't got nothing to do with us. And then on top of that, look at your church. But this, yeah. Like, why is that the talking point versus what's actually happening? We're actually witnessing the beginning stages of World War III. And the talking point for Christians is still the black Hebrew Israelites. Hate. Yeah, and hateful. They're pushing hate. What is this? These niggas actually hate you because they're bombing the stations over there. And then, you know who else hates you? Your own company. Because they're lying to you about the numbers. Them niggas didn't tell you the true civilian count of how many casualties in the world. They just watered it down. You know, I was watching the dad and he got an insider. He pretty much said, yeah, it's 132. And then the next day, the government came out and yeah, it's 140. But that was before. That was before the government told you. Yeah. And then on top of that, it's still lies. Yeah, they still say we didn't do those bombs. And who did? Yeah. Oh, it's like, man, but that's the not the media. I mean, media, but that's another word. Pseudoscience, I think. Propaganda. That's
Propaganda.
That dude, Trump. We already know Trump proud as fuck. Pete Hankson proud as shit too. He said,
Oh, you know,
"Have
yeah.
you ever seen a modern military can destroy things. They're not destroyed. And you got some nerve to bomb schools and then try to send a peace treaty out. They should take your fucking head clean off. And they will. That's why they're denying it. Good. You say that peace treaty is going to be key by fucking denying this shit. They can look at your doing.
Yeah, them niggas ain't. And all, again, that's all propaganda because the American military is losing. And they understand they ain't no way to come out of this but to look like the losers. But that's exactly what's going to happen because it's prophecy. They're not going to pull out of the war. Their pride is way too high to even do that, even though they know they're fighting a losing battle. You put boots on the ground if you want to. Them mountains gonna fuck you up. And then ultimately, if you bomb them niggas, well, then Russia gonna step in and bomb you. Which is exactly what's gonna happen. You know? Go ahead.
Habakkuk 2 and 4, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yeah, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathered unto himself, unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Right, because you know, there's what, 200-300 bases, American bases worldwide, 400, something like that. It's thousands? Oh yeah, it was thousands. It was thousands, and then the second one was only like 300. So there's a big ass margin between how many American bases are scattered everywhere. And that's the hypocrisy of the devil. You can set a base up in every damn country, or a country that's close to it. But if say like going back to the Cuban Missile Crisis, you know, they was upset that Russia wanted to set up a base there. Oh no, that's too close to home. You did the same shit going for Ukraine.
Yeah.
758. What's the next number?
Hey, Shalom.
I think this is a big ass game. And I think this is so good.
Second, roughly 145 military sites.
Yes, it's like, that's
still easy.
Yeah, it is. That's fucking 6. About 600 turkeys now. And they about to eat. You know what I'm saying? They really been wash their hands with America.
They just waiting for another reason.
But that's in Ezekiel 38 too. Talking about Turkey. So yeah, as I said, he enlarging his desires hell, and this as death. This nigga's everywhere, and he's worried about everybody else, but ultimately making atonement for what he's done to the Most High God, Yahweh Shem Shai, and his people. See, if you're really wise and smart, that would be your main focus. Which again, through prophecy, you understand that not only can that not happen, you know, because it's not written, but that's not even it's not wired within your brain set to even try to accomplish. All those Edomites there's 2 types of Edomites right now that agree with blacks, so-called. You know, they either just feel shame and they just not trying to get canceled, or it's an Israelite form. 9 times out of 10, it's probably going to lean towards the Israelite form. But you do have some Edomites that just, they shake it. I mean, it's a scary ass nigga. It's understandable. In a group full of niggas, I never hate anybody. You know, he's just, yeah, my friend's black. Yeah. You know,
He said,
my cousin, he's married black. Okay. Yeah. Like it makes it better.
Yeah, okay.
It makes it worse because the name's Keisha, but nonetheless.
I'm a quarter black for.
Yeah.
He was at BLM.
He was marching and shit.
He had an ink pen and wrote put Black Power on his chest.
Yeah, he was marching and shit at the football room. He was ready.
I'm suffering with you.
Yeah, you know you ain't. You doing that shit to go into a penthouse.
Right.
That's just for a public image. Just like with these Edomites, man. But nonetheless, man, what was I saying? Fuck it,
I get the Isaiah 47. Isaiah 47 and verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, virgin daughter of Babylon.
Right, because nobody has touched you yet. Your landmass has not been outside of your own shit. All right, the Civil War, which that's going to come back too. That's going to come back too. The Civil War will take place here, or there will be a Civil War to take place here because there's going to be a big insurrection, a big separation. We've seen it already happen with the familiar disease back in 2019, mainly 2020. There's a lot of division. The country's already divided through the Democrats and Republicans. But that's going to increase because it's going to turn into morality versus immorality. And just like we're seeing now, you have people that are you got people that are not on edge, but they have a moral compass, so to speak. So they know that certain things are just wrong. That's why they're mad at ICE and shit like that. But you got people that are like, with the ICE, like, I'm signing up. $1,000. So can you beat that? Yeah. And that's gonna come out even more when they make the chip mandatory. Because he's gonna be like, man, this ain't right. Mix a man with a machine, some terminal, they gonna be.
Yeah, people are gonna be rebellious. Yeah. A lot of people are gonna rebel, and the elites know that. That's why it's gonna be mandatory. That's why you're gonna be X'd out. They know if you had a voting poll of how many people in the comment sections or videos that are saying I'm not doing that, bro.
But the lies have to be threat.
Yeah, but right now you have the voluntary action to say no. You can voluntarily not go get them. Yeah. But it's coming to a time where that's gonna be the way to pay your rent. That's going to be your way to be able to go and get things out of the grocery store. So when things that matter, hot water, toilet paper, washing your ass, when that's made mandatory, you need a chip to do these things. Yep. That's what's going to make people vote.
And the crazy part about it is, like what you said with those polls, the vast majority of those people that voted to not take the chip, they probably took the jab. Yeah. I can almost guarantee you about 75% of them took the jab already.
Majority of Americans.
So you were in that same mindset prior and before. Will I take this if I take? No, I ain't taking that. But again, your lives were threatened. You weren't able to buy or sell. You couldn't go into the store. You had to present a V card. You had to present you had to present that same card to your job. To be able to still go to work. But then you still had to wear the mask. Don't make sense. Why do I have to wear the mask if I got the jab? If I got the jab, that means I should be immune to the shit. And then on top of that, that also means I shouldn't be demonizing people that don't got it. Because if I got it, I'm good. If you don't got it, hey, in my mindset, you may or may not be good, but you gonna take that risk.
2020 was nothing but a big ball of confusion.
Yeah, because it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
It just didn't make sense. And now you fast forward 6 years later, now they got articles coming out about how it's altered their DNA. One bitch said she couldn't walk anymore. Good. She can't walk anymore. Her organs are failing. She's done. There's multiple of those like that. Niggas with the bumps, the one nigga he got it on live, or the bitch got it on live and the tongue was all swollen. She just looked like a big ass monkey an orangutan in the face.
Skin was decayed.
Yeah, that one.
Flesh. Like eating flesh.
Look it up. And keep in mind, you people don't really understand what you're talking about. That's why we're not listening to anybody that has a say-so concerning this current war, because you just don't know what you're talking about. If you knew what you were talking about, you would know that back then, that shit had a 99.8% survival rate. The mortality rate for the actual familiar disease is extremely low. But y'all niggas are still fear-mongering and so scared that you went and got your first booster, your second booster, your third, fourth, fifth booster, and now some of your aunts, uncles, and cousins and aunties and shit, now they in the grave because they took that damn jab. And that's your fault. And now you just walk around half bug, pretty much Ant-Man. And, Ant-Woman or the Wasp. Ant-Man and the Wasp in the flesh. Just walking around losing your damn mind. All close to the steering wheel and shit, doing 40 and the 65 with a mask. Why do you have a mask in the car? That shit used to irritate the fuck out of me.
you still see people wearing masks. Especially when you see a lot of, the story yesterday. Now, what I mainly saw was people wearing masks because most of the children, people be so docile with their damn children. And then if people are so damn scared, then why you have them out? If you want to take that route, then why the hell do you have them out in these highly secluded areas, highly secluded areas where there's a whole bunch of people? See, people don't think. It's like they'll say one thing and then they'll do the complete opposite, or vice versa. It don't make sense. And then they look at you like you're weird because you're not bowing down to this system and you're not bowing down to the ideologies and these false hopes that these people are putting out. But we're the dumb ones. But nigga, there's war going on. Now they got a new variant called cicada.
What?
It's supposed to apparently be way worse.
Than your next.
Yeah.
It's in like 25 states.
Yeah, it's already in 25 states. You know,
What are the states? Why don't they list? Do they list the states?
So what's the problem? And if you got the answers, then what's the answer? What's the solution? Instead of just smiling and looking like a retard, what's the answer? You know, prove it. You know, because you're so smart, right? Well, nigga, you took the jab. Go fight in the war. You know, if you're so smart, if you got all the answers, we don't know what you're talking about. Well, nigga, what are you talking about? You're walking around looking dumb. You're half bug. You're half fruit fly. You're half Ninja Turtle. You know? And then the kids, they're constantly, every day, getting abducted by these weirdos, and nobody's even stopping that. So what the hell is going on? Now you got Trump's wife walking with robots, okay, talking about we gonna send these robots into the school systems to help teach the kids. This is about to be a full-fledged bloodbath. So what the hell are you niggas talking about? Grab what I wanted you to. What is that? How many people in America took the jab?
I looked up the percentage of Americans who took the Crown 19 jab. Data indicated that over 97% of U.S. population over 16 had received at least one dose by early 2023.
Yeah, so damn near everybody. Then when they found out it was a hoax, because even 2-3 years later after that, you didn't need it, it was a hoax, all this crap that's in it. So niggas were still stupid, walking around in 2023 taking the juice. After the whole fiasco of 2020, and they started revealing things in 2021 and 2022, do not take it because you got, nanobots in that motherfucker, all this crap that's in it, and niggas still take it because your ass is scared. And the so-called white man is your goddamn daddy because you're thinking that he's gonna solve the problem.
97%. Is that what you said?
97%.
Bro, I didn't think it was that high. That's
Yeah, because niggas are still taking it.
fuck.
It said that 2020, that was 2023. That means in 2023, niggas were still taking it.
I was gonna also add, I was at work yesterday, about to finish up, and a lady had walked to the little pharmacy, and she was talking to him. She said, "I'm about to go on a cruise. Do you think I need to get the jab?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go get the jab before I go on the cruise." But she already had like a few anyway. She said, "You think I need to get another one?" The pharmacist was like, "Yeah."
And even if people weren't scared, they wanted to just have some type of comfort, and that's why they took it. I want to go, like you just said, I want to go on the cruise.
Yeah.
Especially when you
had to have that.
Right.
Like back
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
first was bringing out the jab, you had to, in order to do
Travel. You can't travel. You couldn't travel if you take the jab.
And especially the goddamn women, they don't know how to sit their funky ass down. They'll do whatever they take, or take any type of medicine, do any type of rules, just so they can go to Dubai and act a fucking fool out there.
Yeah.
That's all they want to fucking do. Lean cuisine and all these different type of foods, bro. Fuck all that, man. We're not in the time for partying. The party shit, the traveling, it's over. I was talking to this one woman. She's like, "Yeah, I just really can't wait to get a husband and travel." Why is that on the forefront of your mind? You can't even travel right now. You can't get on a plane.
I think
You're waiting 10 hours to get on a funky ass
Right.
plane.
I think it's who
Right. The airports is.
intermingling that does all this travel. When you go on these damn dating sites and shit, I love to travel.
I love
Yeah.
Most men aren't traveling.
Where are you getting all this traveling idea? You're getting it from Instagram,
Get off Instagram, man. Goddamn.
from TikTok. These people are not actually traveling like
It's
this.
fake. It's not even real.
It's a bunch of fake ass. I've met multiple women that had that. I love to do this. I'm a streamer. I'm a content creator. No,
Content
you're
creator.
not. You get
I'm a
20
model.
views max on your content.
Maybe a couple thousand dollars.
Not even. not even. I'm even regular assholes. And these bitches just they act like they're so good. The Most High is just ultimately returning to humble the majority of you people. And he's already doing it because you still think that she's asleep the whole time. There's a whole war that's brewing up. And you don't have to say something. Look at this. This is bullshit. Targeted for attack. Suspect tried to detonate the explosive bank on the Bank of America. Still on trial. There's probably somebody out here in the damn America going to go to the UK, but there's crap going on over there. Yeah, all those concerts and shit that you go to, big events, all that.
Isaiah chapter 60, verse 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Yeah, gross darkness, and we can clearly see that gross darkness is coming. Because again, they don't have, and it's not to say that you have to be this articulate or prolific person in regards to politics, geographical politics, all that. You don't have to. Geopolitical. That's it. You ain't gotta be political, geopolitical, economical. You don't gotta have the insight 100% on all of that. You just have to be able to watch and see what's going on. Because if you're watching the right people, which is you really can start with the prophets, but even some of these reporters, they're telling you the right shit.
Where they get their information?
Exactly.
They're watching our videos. The Apostle
a lot of these guys here, they're watching the videos, but a lot of these guys too, they also used to live that shit. Now they quote unquote whistleblowers. But all you have to do is just look at it and stop looking at mainstream media. They're not gonna tell you anything. Like I say, that same nigga who was talking shit about Spain, he said that on Fox News.
Yeah.
He was on Fox News talking about Spain should be ashamed, they should let us come in here and you should be helping us.
Yeah, they backtracking.
This motherfucking war.
Yeah. Pretty
and
much.
then on top of that, ain't you the toughest nigga on the block?
Yeah.
Why you need help?
You see where that weird ass construct of mind is coming from?
The Edomites. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
can you help me?
Oh.
You started this motherfucker.
Control.
Yeah. You nigga, you want get off. What are you doing? Man, I ain't trying to damn go that way. These niggas, they just, yeah. And the beef ain't got no choice. That's how yeah, they like, man, hell no. And eventually they just go, kick that bitch off and just, all fire. All fire straight up.
But the Lord is unlocking Esau in the secret places, knowing that he's not as tough as you say he is. But the scripture say in Jeremiah, I have made Esau bare.
Yeah.
So now he's low.
That's what I was saying.
Look at Jeremiah, 29:7.
Yeah,
the Lord has made Esau bare, so now he ain't looking like the tough guy on the block. You watch like some bullies on cartoons. Now the bully's getting humble. Yeah. Bully. Yeah. But now it's time for the great humbling. And now people, starting with the elites, and you Americans, you Babylonians, you're about to get humbled. Okay? These other nations, they don't fuck with y'all. They don't want y'all in their countries. They don't want y'all in y'all land. They don't want you eating their food. Okay? And they want you, and your ass, the Spirit of the Lord is gonna have the way they're gonna bomb your ass. So now they're about to start putting these troops on American soil and martial law and so on and so forth. Now it's about to be a straight bloodbath.
Obviously, the devil, like he's doing all that wolfing in Spain. But the dude on that, he was like, it was whoever they was interviewing, and he was like, well, that's a great idea. Put him on the plane first. Like, because that really it, because Esau is giving out, the higher ups, Esau, they're giving out all these commands. But it's like, nigga, you ain't gonna send your kids to this war. You're not gonna go to this war. You ain't gonna send your grandkids to this war. You ain't gonna send your cousin, your nephew, your uncle. Yeah, your niece, your daughter, you ain't sending none of that shit. Your wife. Hey, baby, you gotta do this. They ain't doing that shit. But you want other people to send their family members out to pretty much die because that's all it is.
It's really all a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Especially people in the military, you're about to be put on a sacrifice.
That's when they about to bring that draft back.
Yeah, because you're not coming back. So when you get sent over to the front, you're not coming back. So all these military, they playing around, making TikToks, doing all this fucking weirdo shit. You're not coming back. You're done. You don't realize what you signed up for.
That's the reason for the sacrifice.
Yeah, it's a sacrifice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool with a sacrifice.
So they're gonna increase in the sacrifices to get what they want out of Satan, but Satan he ain't for them. He never was for them. He was using them. You know, because at the end of the day, you know, it said that the prince of the power of the air, which is Satan. You know, right now this is Satan. You know, but he using Esau. You know, but that's being put away with. You know, he don't have no head upon him no more. You know, and I got to go. This is Exodus 9, and I'm gonna start at 15 because this is also spiritual Sodom and Egypt. You know, America. So the Lord said this to Pharaoh at the time when we was in captivity, and this is happening again. Yep. So Exodus 9 and 15. For now, I will stretch out my hand that I may smite thee, and thy people with the pestilence, and the pestilence is at the door. Yeah. That's CC. That's CC. That's the cater. Yeah. That's CC. You know, it's at the door and other pestilences.
This is
other,
Egypt.
Yeah.
This is Egypt all over again.
Yep.
The Lord said I will send plagues and they will not stop.
Yep. And then other, he said that other plagues in Deuteronomy that are not written in this book, you know, are going to happen. And the cicada ain't in the book. AIDS,
Right.
HIV.
Right.
You know, what's the other shit? It's another disease they got. I forgot. But all that's not written, and it's coming to fruition. It says, Ebola.
What happened to that?
Yeah,
That just magically disappeared.
It's gonna come back.
The H2N1 or the
H1N1.
But now it's H3N3 or H2N3.
Yeah, something different.
I don't know. It was within 2025 they started, you know.
That was a bug, man.
They capture that motherfucking mutate.
Yeah, there's some
CDC.
There's some of these bugs, they might be.
You control it.
In Atlanta.
It's like,
In Atlanta.
Yeah, in the A.
yeah, in the A.
Right, yeah.
You know? And I was gonna say something else. The CDC, Center of Disease Control. So you're able to control the disease that's just magically there. How? You know, that's bullshit. You creating that motherfucking shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Because a lot of these diseases are man-made. Like you said, AIDS and all that. I mean, in the sense of, does it naturally can happen because, you know, doing homosexual act, but Esau now abused it. Yeah, but Esau abused it to where, and I was like, nah, you people are just having too much sex. No, it's just homosexuality is afoot, and that's why these diseases come into play. Now you weaponize them. Now these are used as a weapon.
Which that was hopefully shit, that's good. Because you shouldn't be goddamn man with man. Yeah, any damn way. Right. But what the problem is these niggas be DL. You know?
Yeah, but he weaponized it.
Yeah, so yeah.
Now
you
it's
know that
cool.
niggas still gonna naturally, you know, if you in your decent mind at least, rock it. Just, I don't know. I don't even know how to put it. Because if you was in your natural mind, you wouldn't even like what
then Esau pushes like it's okay, it's normal, and it's a trend. And you got grown ass men
but
painting their fingernails.
It's from him.
Yeah, base man.
Yep.
Most of the niggas think.
He probably didn't create
Putting it in
probably
movies
created
and
it.
yeah.
No, him.
No, not that.
Oh, okay,
I'm saying HIV.
Oh, yeah, HIV. Yeah.
Took one nigga out the Bronx.
And then two, that brings to mind, you know how we use this scripture for blacksmith being the scientist says, I created the waster to destroy. Esau is literally the waster. All these different forms of weapons that he had, food, your music, your water, your shoes, your clothes. He's a complete waster, a destroyer. You know, and the Lord got him to build this missile. Oh, you look what we got, you know, touch our country. Everybody got that shit now. In Iran, best believe they got that on deck.
Yeah.
You know, because that new leader, that's what he believed in. He's a hard body. Man, look, you done killed my whole family. I already had America. My dad was very, complacent with you. I'm not complacent, bitch, and we not stopping. We're not gonna stop. And that's the spirit of the Lord ramping up these other nations, making them
But the
strong.
weak say, I am strong.
Yeah,
Right.
making them strong. Yup.
Yeah,
And
the
then-
Lord's putting that spirit of war
yup.
in these other nations, man.
Because that's what Esau came with when it came to the tribes. Fuck the other nations. It's about what happened to the nation of Israel first. You know, y'all been fucking us up. You know, for generations and generations. You know, you other nations, y'all forget. Y'all was in bed with this motherfucker. And so
Yeah.
now y'all biting the bullet.
Yep.
Fuck Iran, fuck Russia, fuck China. Fuck you, all you Edomites. All you motherfuckers in bed, we the ones that matter. That, you know, that we know that the kids and stuff got bombed. That's sad. What about Israel? What about the real Israel?
Them
You know,
150, what was it?
150 million.
Yeah.
But they say
No,
that.
no, 150,
Gadites.
no, kids
Oh, so
in the school. No.
Yeah. And the school.
How many kids was it?
Yeah.
With that school?
It was a girl. It was a school, a girls' school. Yeah. About 180 or something like that. Yeah.
I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like shit, you mentioned the number. You know,
That's nuts.
150 million of Israelites gone.
That's one
Four
tribe.
to 6 million on the way here gone.
That's what they say.
Wait, right, exactly. That's just reported. If they don't report their own deaths, what the fuck makes you think they don't report ours?
Right.
Yeah. That was just enough for history. That was it. Let's just put this in the book. Give me a number. 150 million. Nigga wrote it, sent it out.
Man, one nigga that yelled at me back.
Then in 100 years we come back to oh man, fuck y'all niggas. Anybody that 2,000 people dying, I don't care. We don't give a fuck. Call all y'all about shit outside. Because it ain't gonna do nothing but increase. Ain't no time to cry now, nigga, get ready. Go ahead.
I got it.
Yeah.
And then it says, verse 15. Exodus 9:15. It says, "Thy people, I will smite thy people. No, I will smite thee and thy people with pestilence, and thou shalt be cut off from the earth." And it says, verse 16, "And in very deed for this cause have I raised thee up." It says, "For to show in thee my power, and that my name may be declared throughout all the earth." And that's getting ready to happen again. The Lord is going to destroy Esau, Edom, and have his name declared. All them Israelites, they were saying Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's in Jeremiah. It says that no more shall it be said. Oh.
People got a lot of shit coming for you, bro. It ain't good.
She was walking. Her mindset today was just, her mindset today was just walking.
The sun is out.
Yeah, the sun is out. I'm off today.
I can walk.
Both sides. Both sides sealed the instruction of all these people. It's like, shit don't matter, man. These people, that's why we, as stupid as it is, we just understand, hey, bro, you can't even help it. Both sides seal this and you can wake up and just go walk and do nothing else. And then you walk out of problems and just act like right now. You gotta teach them. Yeah, but you don't know. Teach the truth. You don't like stop. You act like you stopped you. Yeah, hey, look, can't believe you guys teaching hate. Nigga, you're hating us.
Isn't that the, what they call it? What is the kettle corn black?
Yeah. Oh, the kettle corn, the pot blacks.
Yeah, I forgot how it goes.
Oh, yeah. Popcorn, kettle corn.
Kettle black. It's like, nigga, you want to play it like that, nigga, you ain't no better.
Y'all president hate
Yeah.
your country.
He hate Iran.
Yeah.
That's hating.
You know? We hate all one.
So what? So when it's time for the so-called Negro to Native American man to stand up, now it's hate. Now it's criminal. Now he's willing to. But any other nation, it's just it's just how life is, man. Shrugging your shoulders. No, man, we're standing up for something right. That's how you know we got the truth.
Look at where American hate was brought up. Y'all came over here and fucked the whole nation. And then now you fast forward to today and you're mad at the reaping the benefits of the land. You decided to fuck up the Israelites in this fashion. You didn't come over here willingly. Right. You didn't accept being your bad dude, but that's not what I'm saying. You know, you weren't meshed in like that.
Yeah.
You're trying to show me the lay lane. That's it. That's about as far as it was gonna go.
Yeah, Jake just got a master spirit.
Yeah.
Jake ain't seen no people. But Jake wasn't expecting
I got
to
time to
be
be
slaughtered.
fucking mad at them.
And two, Jake had a misinterpretation of the scriptures. When they was talking about that white that had quoted. But basically, they was thinking that y'all were like into the Messiah, going off, being nice, all things probably, prophecy come to pass, yeah, it's coming to pass for the destruction, but this ain't from Mashiach. This ain't him. This ain't them. But that's another story to be told. They were Christ or whatever, or Mashiach. But this Jeremiah 16 and 14, it says, therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that it shall no more be said, no more said that the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers.
Yeah. Now when does that kingdom go? They come
Right.
past with those people over there in that land now. Yeah, did you declare the state? They needed permission. Yeah, they needed, pieces of paper. We don't need no piece of paper when our kingdom is established. When Howard Shine's kingdom is established, we're set up as joint heirs. We don't need no damn paper. Because I got a new body. That says enough. That means we are in power, you are not. That means we're the gods, you're not. We don't need a piece of paper. And most importantly, we were to be asking another nation for no goddamn help in no fucking war. And exactly, because there wouldn't be no more wars.
Right.
3,000 years into the kingdom, we gonna go and talk to him, talk to foot by everyone. And the Israelites, they fucking us up like that. We need help. And we band together like the Avengers and we're gonna kick their ass. Yeah. Yeah, God can make God, then they gonna come back. So then they gonna come back. And then we gonna have to fight again? No, bro. That means they will need spiritual power. And if they have spiritual power, you know what that means? They're an Israelite. And we're not fighting each other anymore.
That sounds like you're making the Lord a version of himself, because he's supposed to basically establish his kingdom, and you're saying he's going to get overthrown.
Yeah, you're downplaying.
That's what you're saying.
You're downplaying the power of y'all about to run out. What they say? Put them in a box.
Yeah, put them in a box. Everybody out here really trying to limit the power of the Lord. The Lord doesn't have no limits.
And how is that so hard to do? He put you in the
The water.
He put you in the drought. So he used to say he can't do the same place. He's done it already before. King Solomon had the greatest kingdom that anybody's ever seen. What's the difference? Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 2, verse 4 to 5. It says, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks.
Right. Now, why is that? Because when you brought up in Joel, 3rd chapter, now they're beating their plowshares, pretty much the opposite. They're plowshares and the swords, and their pruning hooks and the spears. So, tools that are used via, gardening, taking care of agriculture, so on and so forth. Things that, can it be used as a weapon? Yeah, that's an intuitive shit. When you come in the house, you got this coke you all in. But now it's getting to the point when the kingdom gets established, and I said the 2nd chapter, because this is a prophecy, those weapons of war are going to turn into weapons of work. Because it's not going to be a mean thing that the Yasharala will be established. The Most High's kingdom will be put here on the earth through his son, through King David, through the 12, and through the rest of the 144,000. That's going to be the governing body that gives the last final call as the, you know, when it comes to calling the shots as far as how the earth is going to be ready to be ruled. And it will be ruled via righteousness, via the laws of the Bible. The same Bible that right now the majority of the earth disproves, doesn't want anything to do with. Well, sad to say for you, but you're going to follow it. And if you don't, then we're going to Luke 19 and 27. Yeah. Because they're still going to be in the flesh. So you might have a band of goddamn Ethiopians that get together, you know what? Okay. Enjoy the next 5 years, nigga. What does that mean? They disappear. You don't see them niggas. You come back 5 years, 2 niggas. They crash it. Fuck that what I said in the truck. You know what I'm saying?
We can't let them waste away.
Like no. But now you see. Now you see the power that we have. We ain't fucking around with you.
Let's say 7 years, and it just be like, everything is an actual 7 years.
Right, yeah, right. Yeah, we ain't even gonna give you that. We're gonna hit you with that. You know what? That's fine. 7 years. Okay, we can survive. 8 years later, we pop back up. Right. Right. Yeah. You know, don't fuck them up. But on the flip side, if you give out blessings and you do what you need to do, you'll be blessed. You know, this is a great sacrifice. I still like this, but Elon, I was going to say Moab. Yeah, no, I didn't want to. But matter of fact, Magog, there we go. The ones that apparently Nate said are gonna come back. But but nonetheless, yeah, Magog, do what you know. What? You ain't just go about your business. You know? You can't come at the table, bitch, but you still gonna be blessed. Yeah, and exactly. And especially certain people that are set up, because it's still gonna be ordered. Yeah, so certain kings, because like I said, it's going to be ordered. Are they gonna be the king of that actual country? No. You're gonna have Israelite men appointed over that country. But you're gonna be like a governor, a mayor. Yeah, you're gonna be like a mayor, a senator, shit like that.
It's like any power is like a city. I would say like Clarksville, they have a mayor. Little to no power.
Yeah. You don't really have a say-so in too much. Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say, because Genesis said that's what the heathen people who are saved are going to be. They're going to be like the rulers over certain like countries and shit like that. Like they'll be rulers over certain over their nation. Yeah.
So then what are we going to do?
Right.
Granted, that's our kingdom. We going to be ruling.
Then you have heathen over certain Israelites because they were saved and nothing.
Yeah, no. That is primarily for those niggas because after the 1,000 years, the heathen are going to be put out into their own space. Yeah. The Most High is not about mingling. You're not going to have heathen in our city. It is, you got the prophets all together. We doing a big ass event, whatever the hell we doing. It don't matter. But and then you walking past the markets and you see some heathen. No, what the fuck are you doing here? Yeah. They come up, try to laugh with you. No, he ain't gonna disintegrate. Try to touch one of us. What's wrong with you, nigga?
You wouldn't even be able to get that close.
Only reason why they exist because they work.
Exactly, yeah.
That's it.
But they're not gonna be like if we passing by Israelite citizens and shit, they shalom, king, shalom, you know, we salute them or whatever. Everything cool, and the heathen come up. Shalom. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Right here, he nervous as fuck. You won't be able to touch us, bro. That's what I'm saying.
It says that the Lord's a consuming fire.
Right.
If we're going to have his body, I mean, not his body, but be like unto him, they're not condemned to touch us. They would die.
That new body.
We're going to have to put a spirit on them concubines to deal with us. Because they ain't gonna be able to deal. They ain't gonna be able to handle it, man.
We're not lowering ourselves.
No, right? No. you shrink down to back down here. No, hell no. It's gonna be like this. You good? You sure? You want to be in here or not? Like you better not ask fuck on. Man, matter of fact, too many questions.
You're hungry, I'm already in the
Right, yeah. Right, yeah. Then you call your wife, get that. I told you, bitch.
Stupid ass.
No, Kid Judah gonna be on there.
Don't listen, asshole.
Right, yeah.
You know what?
Right, yeah, right.
It says, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
Yeah, neither shall they learn war anymore. So the heathen are going to be at peace. You know what I'm saying? When the kingdom of heaven is established, they're going to be at peace. Can we get that real quick? Isaiah 14? Just real quick. You got more than?
Isaiah 14 and starting verse 1.
I know what it is.
Seven.
Isaiah 14 and verse 1, and the heading is God will rescue his people from Babylon.
Right. Now who? There you go. God will rescue his people from Babylon. That's more than enough. You know, yeah, that's more than enough. It didn't say everybody. Everybody's not going to make it out of Babylon, man. Right. And it's not talking about ancient Babylon. That landmass is still here. Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, exactly.
Isaiah, Iron Dome ain't helping.
No.
Isaiah 14 and 1, for the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
It's like not the
natural.
Yeah, not the natural way. Okay, this is still talking about our people. All right, go ahead.
Verse 2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids.
Right.
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
Right, they shall rule over their oppressors. So we're going to be ruling over the other strangers, the actual heathen. You know? Those are the ones that we're going to have complete and utter control over. Because again, we got that 1,000-year period, okay, that's spoken of in the book of Revelation. All right? To where, hey, we're going to, that's all core bondage, all right? Ultimately, that's going to be Esau's judgment, because after that, he's not going to see the aftermath of the kingdom being reestablished. Because that whole 1,000 years, because that's going to be what? A day to the Most High. It's going to take a whole day to get the earth back to go on to where it's supposed to be. We got to, exactly, it better. We got to reinstate the land Sabbath. We got to get the people back together. We got to fucking rebuild, tear down a lot of these things. It's going to take a long time to tear down all these tanks, jets, missiles, you know.
Really, we could do it just like that.
Yeah, but
we want y'all motherfuckers to work.
there won't be no fun in that. No fun in that. I want to watch you niggas, man. Work. We want you to build up.
You're not working.
Now I'm gonna come to the job site with a hard hat and a suit. Yeah, with the clipboard, just watching. Yeah, it's just dangling over your station.
You just hover.
Don't touch my fringes, bitch. You
No
know
tie,
what I'm saying?
no tie.
Yeah, no
We built
tie.
this place with blood, sweat, and tears. Nigga, it's your turn.
Broken bones.
And double.
Because this nation's, like, the elite of the other nations, they haven't worked for centuries. All the times they came back, through their father's lineage, they have never had a paper cut,
stubbed their toe.
none of that shit.
They have not been in this, like I said, especially upper echelon families. If they continuously had that wealth, they just ain't going to be doing it. Because they set up. It don't matter if you take the weekend, the nigga Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
His line
They
ain't
never
worth
work.
a damn
That's why he
thing.
fat like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about setting his daughter up. That bitch ain't got to do shit. That's terrible. You got to use a woman. But America almost do. You know. But these niggas ain't worked. All the presidents. How about this? All the military. No, they didn't do that. That was a fake ass story. Barack Obama didn't. None of these niggas actually, until you get to like, I'll say, what's that? Not even that.
No, it's not American.
Yeah, talking about American presidents. Once you get past like number 10.
No, Dwight D. Eisenhower, the general.
No, yeah, okay, so
was-
Eisenhower.
yeah,
Eisenhower. He was,
Yeah.
because he was actually in that motherfucker.
Yeah, he went to war. and
Once
all
you
that.
get past him, you really looking at a bunch of soft ass niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really ain't looking at nobody that's really touched some combat.
President Roosevelt.
Well, I was gonna say Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roosevelt. That's
Both of
about,
them. Shit, he came from that. You know,
Yeah.
Theodore Roosevelt. He was
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
He was in that motherfucker. Him. Who was the other nigga around him? Before and after.
Yeah,
He was a general. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that was. I don't know. I was thinking of Grant.
No, yeah. He went to war, like I said, Roosevelt. But yeah, it really stopped at Eisenhower.
Yeah.
From there, it's just like, oh, he was in the military. That nigga probably was in the office, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. He really wasn't. They didn't have that grit to him, that hardcore eat 'em out. But that was when they was in their peak. When was Eisenhower president?
No, after.
No, I'm about to say, because he was,
No, that's
53, yeah. This nigga look like
No, it says he became a general.
He was with Roosevelt.
Yeah.
All the time. Like
Yeah.
he's advisor.
So yeah, because after him came JFK. You know, and JFK was kind of like, he was more so on the peaceful side. He was, I don't know. I don't think so. I think that nigga Lincoln. But that nigga just stood for something.
But he was against the small ass too.
Yeah, that's why they took his ass out.
Yeah. Against
exactly.
organized crime, he was
But
against
that's,
major.
That's the last. Now, I'll say Eisenhower was the last nitty gritty president. JFK was the actual last president, true president that had, you know, America's interest at heart.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, morality versus immorality, because that nigga was like, you know, pretty much he wasn't with the whole Israel project. Because they were trying to build up missiles shit, and he's like, nah, we ain't really with that. We want to come and investigate. And he said that shit in 1962. Dies in 63. Who's the nigga after him? I keep forgetting his name. Yeah, Truman. Was it Truman? Nah, what? No, Lyndon B. Johnson.
Oh, Johnson.
It was Lyndon B. Johnson, LBJ. LeBron. Once he he said, once he got in office, then Israel had nukes. So they, you know, that was the last nigga that actually had some integrity. After that, these niggas just been bending over backwards for these niggas ever since. And then you bring Nadaji down the line. That nigga's been here since like the 80s, I think, or the 90s, early 90s. But he been having this agenda against Iran. This nigga said, I've been waiting for this for 4 years. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's you.
That's so.
Isaiah 14:3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the land, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve.
Yep.
Which really, you know, before the other nations get their rest, we gotta get our rest first.
Right.
The nation of Israel, starting with the elect.
Yeah, because that 1,000 years, that first 1,000 years is going to be pure kicking back and whooping ass and calling shots. Like, yes, you will have to work with no pay. You know, you will be shackled up. You will be put up into shacks. You know, you're gonna be eating the worst of the worst. sex will not be a great experience for you.
Even the worst of the worst is gonna be better than what you motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Right.
At least you hoe ass niggas is gonna get the Sabbath. Because unlike you, you're holy. But you're not gonna have access to a lot, and you're gonna yearn for the day of the Sabbath. But you know what? You're in the flesh, and Satan's gonna be working with us. All we gotta do, hey,
We're gonna do slavery the right way.
Right.
Same thing. Fucking us,
yeah.
Organic
Yeah,
food.
we're gonna be able to enjoy it.
So that nigga think he gonna get some action tonight. Go ahead. First stroke, that goddamn shack getting blown up. It's just straight laser beam, nigga. I'm just gonna be sitting in the chair, just wait. Yeah. Had to scream and everything. Come on. Right. Just goddamn. Should be sitting there. Just wait. I had screen coming up, black and white. Goddamn. Okay. Yeah.
You said, "Hey, God, you don't even know I'm here."
Yeah, bitch, drop her jaw. I'm gonna fly down. Just,
It ain't gonna be quick.
I'm about to be like Omni-Man. I'm gonna walk in. I'm
Yeah.
walking like, but I'm gonna burst through the door, but I'm hovering like this. I'm gonna pull like Omni-Man.
now what the fuck is y'all about to do? We weren't gonna do
That shit
nothing.
power.
We weren't gonna do nothing. I promise. No.
yeah.
Under one. That nigga say lie. No. It's like Now you really did. Go ahead.
Again, verse 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased?
Right. The oppressor golden city. But see, America is that golden city. America is that golden cup that's been in the Most High's hand for the longest. For the longest, America's been able to run this earth, and now the Lord is showing you niggas don't run a bitch-ass thing. And he's also showing you he's about to destroy this bitch. Y'all think that Iran is just some weak-ass, feeble-minded ass people. Iran is the least of your concern. Once you fuck up one time, Russia is going to jump in. China's going to jump in. Turkey.
If they gonna do something ground, Russia's waiting.
And they sitting there, and then China's giving Iran intel.
Yeah.
Russia's giving them intel about the placements of their defense spots.
European allies.
Come on, nigga. The fuck?
It says, European allies say Russia is helping Iran more than acknowledged.
There we go. So we just said that.
Right.
So they're setting them up, letting them know, hey, that defense system over there is
Damn.
And then China is keeping an eye for them on the naval side. Letting them know, hey, you got some shit coming your way.
Oh, they gave them missiles. Anti-ship.
See?
They got
Yeah. So, bro, it's only a matter of time. We're watching this play out. We're watching this play out, man.
How about them free oil tankers they gave that allegedly they gave free to Trump? Did you hear about that?
Who?
They gave Iran, or they gave them
Yeah.
the free oil. You heard about that? They gave them, but that free.
Iran get that to America? Oh. Because Trump was talking about some gift that he got.
That's the gift that I'm talking about.
So
Yeah, no, it was Iran that gave it to them.
Oh, it was Iran?
Yeah, you're saying that
so
they
he
gave it
said
to.
Iran gave him a gift.
But that's propaganda because they're making it sound like, trust me, they're scared. They want to make a deal. That's why they gave me a gift. Bro, if they gave you free, why are we paying this high ass?
Exactly. Why is the gas still up? This nigga don't.
Full of shit.
Can we get that? Is there no more wisdom to
You also had when Trump gave them an additional 10 days, he said that in the interview, he said, Iran asked for 7, but we gave 10.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Talking.
Stop the cap. You gotta bring that word back. Stop it. Cap. Stop the cap. Y'all lying, man.
Bro.
Y'all fucking lying. You're a liar and the father of it. Okay? You're not gonna be able to lie and wiggle your way out of this one. You went against the advice of your own council people. They told you, nigga, don't do that shit. Fuck that nigga in over there. The not one. The not hot. Oh, that's but they told you that shit. From what I heard, JD Vance was completely against this shit. Before it even started. That's your vice president. That's your second-hand man. Yeah. They about to put that nigga in office. They gonna fuck around and get rid of JD Vance and put that nigga in office. Yeah. They said tell that nigga what he wanted here and Trump going rolling with it.
Right.
And you got it's a whole division amongst that shit. And you see, again, the madness, they losing their damn mind. They mad as fuck.
Yeah.
But still got some that are down the ground.
Yep, that's on the video. I was on social media, somebody I followed, and this is what he said. Yep. He says, so far the war in Iran has costed me $100 at the gas pump because of higher prices. I feel that is a small price to pay to see Trump accept. Where's Vance?
See, that's what I'm saying.
Where's Vance?
They gonna get rid of that nigga, bro.
That is a small price to pay to see Trump accepting the U.S. Armed Forces and Israel pounding the crap out of Iran, who has been our enemy for 47 years.
No.
You got people still following that,
Yeah.
but a lot of the people, as I've seen, are completely against what Trump is doing, ripping their Trump stickers off the back of their truck.
Yeah.
Dick Fuentes hates them.
Yeah.
One nigga in the video, fuck it, next time I'm going Democrat. That nigga lost his mind. Screaming. No, and you didn't nothing about it.
That's their dumbass.
Well, women, man, this nigga Trump is going to be the one to do this shit,
Man.
because he's doing it now.
They want Trump to run again.
Yeah. They talking about trying to find a way around to get this nigga a third term. Bro, if they find a way around that shit, they going to do it.
Hey,
They gonna
let them do it.
They gonna set it up, and that shit that might set up part of it.
Yes. Bring it.
What the fuck you mean you pass off? Like, what the fuck you mean he gets a pass to go run again for a third term? This is absurd.
Could turn into like a lot. Already got some rumors coming out with technocracy.
Yeah.
There is no more Democrat, Republican. Now it's technocracy. There is no more president.
And look at who's appointed on his boards and shit now.
Who was behind him during his campaign?
Elon.
Elon and all these top
Nigga appointed Mark Zuckerberg. This nigga made Facebook. What the fuck he got to do with it? He got nothing to do with it.
So these niggas are making shots.
But the thing is, Zuckerberg, who I said? Okay, yeah, he ain't fucking smart. But the thing is, with all these people, even starting from the top, Trump, he ain't even a damn politician, bro. He's a goddamn businessman. Yeah, with a small loan. Now JD Vance, I don't know too much about that shit. He might be solid. But the thing is, since he is solid, they're gonna get that nigga out of there. Because it sounds, he ain't really saying shit. So he either gonna stay back and just stay in the cut and not say nothing, or even within that silence may speak a lot to them, and they just gonna get that nigga out of here. Man, he was opposed to all this shit.
Jeremiah 49:7, and the heading says a prophecy against Edom. It says, concerning Edom, thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman?
Right.
Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished?
Yeah, because out here they be doing a bunch of dumbass shit. It was not wise for you to, going into the scriptures. It speaks about counting the cost. Can we get that? Yeah. But I want the latter part where it talks about the battle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? I want that latter part, just real quick. Because that's exactly what's going to end up happening to Trump, because he didn't count the cost. He didn't take full-on counsel amongst his board of leaders and really sit down and think about this shit. But we know why, because he's being led by that goddamn puppet master over there. Yep. And then I seen a video earlier, I think I sent it, but it was a small hat saying they just want to rule everybody. They've been pestering us for 2,000 years. Now it's our turn. We're gonna get the Middle East. We're gonna get America. We're gonna get Saudi Arabia. He was saying all the goddamn. He was gonna get Russia. Saying everything, showing you that the small hat goal is not going to ever be aligned with the American goal. It just ain't. These are two different fucking niggas, and the greed of Amalek, man, you can't beat that shit. Here it is, this nigga got his assistance on a country that he couldn't beat, and instead of saying thank you, this nigga, all right, you next. What kind of shit is that? But they're not reporting that though. That's not the Fox News or even CNN.
Yeah, they don't want to tell you. They're going to tell you just enough or a little bit to keep just going and dealing with life, and then the giant increase of folly and distraction, bread and circus. So now they're dropping all these crazy movies. Now they're dropping all these crazy video games. All these type of sitcoms and shows, and you're just distracted and not paying attention to the actual real matter. You know? Yeah, sports. It's the same shit every year. And you guys spend hundreds to thousands of dollars to line up to go to that stupid stadium every fucking year to watch your same team fucking lose, and there's war afoot.
Especially if you're a Titans fan.
Yeah, especially if you're a Titans fan, let that shit go, bro. Y'all gotta let all this shit fucking go. It's not. But these are the same people crying about the rent, crying about the wages. Like, what? These are the same people. You know, still. You know.
The thing is, you're doing all this complaining and crying, but you have no integrity attached to even doing anything about it. Now, we're not saying this in the sense of we're enticing people to take up arms and join hand in hand and go against the government. We're not saying that at all, and you're right. Y'all niggas gonna do that to begin with. But y'all fail to realize that, you know, if you don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, then you're just not gonna win regardless. Prophecy has stated that this place is going to lose. It doesn't matter if you work on your credit or you try to do better on this side for the time being. It's still going to come to a knock. All this shit is vanity. So the best thing for you to do is align yourself with the God of the heavens and the earth. So that way you have a better chance of being defended versus these regular people. Because they don't see the kingdom of heaven being established. They don't see us ruling and having, they don't have that ruling class mentality. They're still subject to payments. They still want to be subject to payments. They still want to vote. That's the only nigga thing. Next election, man, we gotta do better. We gotta come together as a nation. No, we don't have to come together as a nation to vote. There's no scripture about voting. You gotta come together and serve Yahweh Shema Shai. If you're in Israel, if you're a heathen, I don't give a fuck what you do. Vote, nigga, vote. Take my stand, nigga. Go vote. Get 2 points. I don't give a fuck. I ain't voting for none of these niggas. Because none of these niggas are gonna save me. Alright?
But it's like,
Yeah.
So I got the one that
Okay.
So Luke 14, 28 through 30, it says, for which of you intended to build a tower, sit it not down first and count the cost,
Right.
whether he has sufficient to finish it. And we read this as in the same, you know, for us, because you want to finish in the ministry, but it's also, you know, for 2/3 and shit that you see out here. You know, but he's going into the trunk. He didn't count the cost. You got it. I ain't gonna bring it. It said,
it's in verse 31.
for the battle?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, my fault. It says, 29, least happily, after he had laid the foundation, is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him. And he's being mocked right now. Yeah. Saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish.
Yeah, this man began to build, he wasn't able to finish. How the hell, like Professor Finbar Calamities, you know? For the brothers that know Jimmy Neutron, okay? But, you know, he couldn't finish anything, man. He started a project,
Couldn't finish a sentence.
Yeah, he couldn't finish a donut. Do that donut.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like,
So
yeah,
he couldn't finish anything.
that shit was through.
He'll say, I'm about to create my
Right, yeah.
invention.
Yeah, right.
He's like, and I can't finish my sentences.
Sentence.
You get point. Yeah.
But yeah, you know, he couldn't finish it. So that's you know, like the brother said, we account that with, you know, people that come into the faith and they fall out, you know, especially if your reason, there's no good reason to fall out, but especially your reason is weekend shit. Woman, a child.
Most of the time it is.
But yeah, that's really the main two things.
I don't even do no crazy one. They did me wrong. No, anybody did you wrong. You was wrong for what you did. Nobody did you wrong.
But yeah, you know, but again, that applies to everybody. All right, go ahead.
For what king going to make war against another king sitteth not down first and consulted whether he able with 10,000 to meet him that cometh against him with 20,000.
Right, and really, you can see that as far as America's situation with the missile defense system versus the drones. You didn't take that into consideration. You didn't sit down and think, okay, it takes me $50,000 max to build a drone. And they're building 500 of these bitches a day. Or they have the space and capacity to build 500. But versus our missile defense system, one missile takes $1 million. And I gotta shoot 2 to 3 of them bitches max to get one damn drone. And yeah, it's really to try. So the math, it ain't math. It ain't making sense. So maybe we should do this. Maybe we should strategize, come back to this stuff. It's ground at the moment. Try it. No, this nigga just fuck it. Push the button. Go to Israel. Let's strike these niggas. Let's get them out. It's gonna be the quickest war in history. And then you say that shit on live TV. You didn't just do it, and then you didn't wait till like 10 days later. You came the same damn day on live TV. It's gonna be a quick war. Show them. Really? Really? You gonna show them?
Yeah, it's been the worst of the year.
Got a podcast with Ford Trump saying that they write the history books on this, that Epic Fury will be the best opening attack for this.
That's what they call that. This shit ain't nothing. This is dumb. They gonna be like, nigga, this is stupid.
So you see how childish y'all are. Because even when a kid,
If there was a Wikipedia 100 years later, that would be worse than that. You know, but thankfully it won't be. But yeah, man, this shit ain't gonna be. It's not gonna be. Go to the Lord. Yeah, he didn't fast. He couldn't fast. He was fucking starving. He like, fuck it. He got it. Then you double back. You got finesse. You got some money. And that was the story. Somebody said Jacob robbed him of his birthday. No, he didn't rob him. Yeah, he said, sell me this day. Not birthday. Yeah, but then you go to when Isaac then morning, days and morning, my father and then I sleep like a kid. It's not the most I had back to that. But it all goes back to the garden. Cain and Abel. You've been not have, you've been the kid on multiple occasions to give a proper sacrifice to the Most High. And you've always chosen not. So nobody lied. Nothing was taken. You were enabled out of your blessings, and then you gave up your blessings. You missed the point again. You missed the whole point of it. All it was servitude. To obey is better than your sacrifice. All you had to do is listen. Oh yeah.
Deuteronomy 32:29. Oh, that they were wise, that they understood this, that they would consider their latter end.
Right, they would consider the latter end. And a lot of people, especially men, like they don't consider anything. Right. The house up there, but that's not the case in Saul. Because that was you know how we would see it like, you know what, maybe we got about 10 more years. If these niggas were winning this book. If they was able to successfully bomb the shit out of Iran and Iran said, you know what, I surrender. Let me open up the state again. Let me do this, let me do that. And then I'm gonna submit all my goals to you. I ain't even fight for you. I'll bow down to you. They have it.
10 years.
Right.
Stop on seesaw nuclear.
Yeah, we ain't gonna try to
activity.
we ain't gonna try to be, you know, nuclear power state or whatever. Yeah. Exactly. So there's no outcome outside of this that leads to the, that doesn't lead to the destruction. All roads lead to Babylon being destroyed. It doesn't matter which way you try to swing this bitch, man. It's going to happen. Whether they crash the economy, they can open this bitch back up. There's still going to be tension. And then again, that's just going to be more propaganda. That's going to ease the minds of the people. We finally came to an agreement. Iran agreed to open up the state of Hormuz. Gas is going to go back down. They still didn't open that bitch. You just don't know because they lied. And they just made gas 20 cents cheaper. There you go.
Because even if it does bow down for a little bit, it's just going to intensify a little bit.
This dynamic of the state of the earth is in right now, that's not changing. It's not going to die down to the point where it's going to take another catastrophic event for it to bring it back up to where it's done. No, it's just gonna do maybe a slight bit, but it's always gonna be like the stocks. No, look at it.
Now it went back.
Exactly.
Never. Had that straight, deep run to come right back up.
Yeah. They got first. New York is voting right now, right? On cutting off the lights by 11 feet. And they won that vote, so now they're taking them to the actual authority to see if they can get that shit passed. They won it 20-9. Whoever, I can't remember what they said, but they're taking it to the Republic. Again, they're trying to make that vote where they cut all the lights on at 11 feet. All street lights. Take your Yeah. But
It is what it is. You know, Lord got us there.
And the thing is, it's like, bro, it's really that close. You're that close. You really do spend the year a calculator. What is his height? What is his good? You laughing at you niggas. It ain't shit compared to these niggas. These niggas will catch a hell and they don't have it. Yeah. They don't see us coming out for a year or see us coming out for a year.
Ecclesiastes 9 and 11, it says, I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong. And so with Babylon's military might, you know, they think that they're going to win via them using their strength. The Lord don't deal with that. He don't deal with numbers. You know, the Lord can use a small number of people and take out thousands. You know,
It ain't about the men, it's about the factions and power of the Lord.
And then it says, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happen to them all. In that time of you having your strength, you know, and you're able to win these different battles, using your Air Force, the drop, you know, the powerful ass MOB bombs, you know, butterball bombs, that big ass shit, bunker buster shit, that's over with. The Lord ain't for you no more. He never was, but he was using you as the hammer on the earth. You fulfilled that role, and now it's over. The hammer is broken. That fucking hammer holding you is over with.
That's why they said, like, you know, they're still operating like the World War II. And it's like that shit just it don't work like that. You can't just go to these countries and bomb them and then, all right, end up going home and won. No, nigga, they coming back.
That wasn't even a fight. That was just a slip. That wasn't even a war. That wasn't even a fight.
They are coming back, man. And even in that, but that was some falsified ass shit. Because that nigga FDR knew that Japan was coming to attack Pearl Harbor. Didn't say nothing. Tell man that nigga didn't say nothing. Just declare war. We will get to the war. You didn't have to get in the war. All you had to do is pull your soldiers out. Them niggas were pulled up. Yeah, they could have probably bombed the facilities and shit. But your people would have been safe. But that's one of the most devastating times in U.S. history that you caused. Just like 7/11, you caused. Yeah, blind 11. You know, all these acts of war that you're doing to justify you entering wars that just have nothing to do with you. Again, me this here, keep that home. Shit ain't got nothing to do with you, nigga. We over here battling, and here comes America. I can help. All those countries that you went and liberalized and set up democracy, they're worse than ever. Libya used to be great. Them niggas had free college, free water, free that. You know what I'm saying? That if when you came out of school, they paid you to go to college.
Wow.
They gave you bread. You know, you was set up. They took that nigga Gaddafi. Now them niggas just living like a third world country. Yeah, and then still war. They still beefing with each other. Yeah, Syria.
They got the Al-Qaeda nigga. No, ISIS nigga set up. How the fuck is the ISIS nigga, the head of the ISIS over Syria? You know? That's what set up the other ISIS. Small heads. They could, because why hasn't ISIS attacked Israel? They're right there at the border. Huh? You're not putting two and two together. They're supposed to, they Islamic.
Right.
Islam versus, you know,
Judaism, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
They're pussy. They're real pussy today, you know. And so, if you got them two colliding, why didn't ISIS go in and attack them? and their borders is literally right. You can cross into Israel because they're paid off. It's like the Taliban. You know, America had funded the Taliban to fight against Russia. Then he put around, oh, they're the bad guys. We gotta go and fight the Taliban. And then they gave them the fucking weapons, the aircraft, the tanks. Why?
Iran got them drones from America. It reminds me of Iron Man. In Iron Man, what movie was it? Yeah, of course. Yeah, he was selling the fucking weapons, and then dude his but no, then to Age of Ultron. But in Avengers Age of Ultron, not Wanda, but what's that? What was her brother name? Quicksilver or some shit. But pretty much they were twins that were, you know, worked on or whatever, science experiments or whatever. That's the exact superpower. But they talked about and in the beginning of that movie, when that black woman came and showed him the picture of her son, he was like, it was when y'all was out there, but really with the twins, their houses got bombed and shit like that. When they was overseas, wherever the fuck they were, some shit like that, wherever they from. But they said when they got through Rubber, one of the bombs dropped down and they thought it was going to explode, but it didn't. They said some Stark Industries. So they blame that nigga for their whole life for that shit. But it's like that's the same thing with, you know, Iran got them drones from them. So they took one of them hoes down and pretty much orchestrated it. So now they got drones because of you. It's your shit. They got a lot. Like you said, $500 a day, $50,000. What's that math? $25 million a day. You know, that's how much money they spend in a day. What they could spend in a day. Now, that's 1 million per. They got to shoot out 2. So this is against 50 drones. 150 million. Yeah, right. On top of
American dollars.
Right.
So it might not even be.
So that's really that's a US dollar currency. So it really could be cheaper. Really most likely would be cheaper. I seen their lowest is upwards of like 30,000. So really it's shit cheap. Yeah. So they really, bro, even with the US dollar, they still beating their ass to the board based off of fucking. And I didn't even use the 500. Like if they used all 500. Right, yeah, exactly.
As soon as America had started going to Iraq back in the 90s, they started ramping up more. Like, oh shit, that's gonna happen to us. We don't have a central bank currency.
They've been training for the last 2 years. Ready for this shit. So, yeah.
And they use that reserve. Like 5 million.
Yeah, you get these boys, you know. Use all the parts.
Like our forefathers fought them.
Yeah.
Israelites.
He worked these statue, a lot of heathen on war.
The heathen always had their wars. You know? That's why we needed the Lord. You see it. You see all the damn niggas like that. Exactly. Not once did we go to any other nation that we go. Exactly.
Oh, I got something too real quick. You was talking about the America giving Afghanistan weapons.
Yeah.
So basically, America set that up to where what's getting ready to happen is the Afghan and Pakistan war. That's why that shit was left. All that equipment was left, you know, so that they can fight Pakistan, because Pakistan is guess what? Is an ally to Iran. and they wait to do something too. You know, so you see that Esau Edom got all that shit set up because, like I said in Revelation 11, power was given him to take peace from the earth. Peace is stripped from the earth. You know, now he want to hit, you know, the rest of the northern kingdom. You know, Ecuador. You know, Cuba. You know, all throughout Central and South America, Colombia. You know.
People still without power.
Yeah. Oh, and the Russian vessel is 2 weeks away from arriving in Cuba.
Yeah.
So what they gonna try to do to that Russian vessel when they get before it gets to Cuba?
Let's see.
That's gonna really make Russia, you know, ramp
Right.
it up even more. You know? Yeah.
You better not say nothing. Better not.
Better not.
If they do that, they already know.
Mexico's
They already know it's
over there
gonna
too.
be a wrap.
Yeah,
And then
Mexico. Yep.
that nigga, people just gonna go on live. We gonna come in. We're on the way.
Yep.
That's it.
Or over there in Asia.
Yeah.
You know, Su-35s, you know, are attacking, you know, U.S. vessels, you know, U.S. assets. Su-35, Russian aircraft, top aircraft that's better than the fucking Raptor. Ain't no more stealth aircrafts that's good when it comes from America. That shit gets shot down. The F-35, the Raptor, all that shit get knocked down. Ain't no more stealthy, ain't no more hiding. You know, Babylon, that's how Esau basically established his power. It's by saying, you know, I'm gonna do this in the dark, doing shit in the dark, stealthy. Don't nobody see me. The Lord's revealing me. The skirt has been lifted up. Ain't no more of that.
And America for the longest has just been has just continued with our flexing.
Yeah.
They haven't actually went and did, you know, nothing too crazy to that extent. You know, and then you just going in, you know, little ass countries.
Right.
But you struggle for that shit for 20 years. But, you know, exactly. You didn't even win that. Vietnam.
Only thing they got from was Pakistan.
Yeah, but then you go around just flexing your power. You got the best army. You got the, and it's all it's a bunch of old ass equipment.
Outdated.
You know, old niggas calling the shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, nonchalant soldiers. Yeah, women on top of that.
Training soldier.
Then you look at the shit, the leaders, you know, especially the president, always picking this decrepit ass nigga. You know, people look like he healthy. You know, he got a good balanced diet.
All he does.
You know, I don't know how old the nigga is.
He's up in age. He's been around for what?
Yeah, close to it, but he don't look like it. He don't look like it.
How long he's been a president? Like what? 35 years?
No.
Oh, about 10? I don't know. He's been around for a while. He's there. I think
He's been president of Russia since 2012. Well, he was a prime minister from 1999 to 2000, and then again from 2008 to 2012. And then he became president.
At one point, he stepped down for, I think, a few years, and Medvedev took his place, but then came back. I mean,
Yeah, that was in 08. That was in 08, and then he came back in 2012. So yeah, that's when he stepped down. And after that,
so I mean, so what? From 2000 to 2008, and then from 2012 to now?
But then shit, he was still the prime minister when Medvedev was in there. Yeah, he was president, and so he was still there.
Yeah.
The nigga really ain't left since 2000. About 26. 26, he's been in ranks. About 26, but
In
actually,
politics.
he's
Not no
in.
businessman.
And right.
And Trump don't know what the hell he's doing.
That
Now
nigga
he's
popped up in 2016.
now he's
I
just
thought
talking
this
out
shit was
his-
a joke.
Now he's just talking out
I was
his
in the
ass.
world at the time.
Right.
I thought this shit was a joke.
Yeah, now he's just now he's just talking out his ass.
President.
Now this nigga can't spell.
He's sick.
You know,
Can't read either.
He can't read. He's sick. He got bad bowel movements.
Dad had a video of him falling asleep there on one of the councils.
Worse.
Yeah, he's worse.
Oh.
Shit. That nigga was even there. That was a damn robot. They said Biden died back in 2019.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, so they were using him, and it makes sense. You look at the way he's moving, and they did a comparison of him and a robot. He was acting like a damn robot. I mean, it ain't hard, man. We see all types of videos of
Right.
people making robots, putting this clay figure around to make them look real people and move around. It ain't hard for this nigga to do that.
Right.
Making, going to Jake neighborhoods, putting on these costumes, look like Jake and cause crime. Gang wars. A lot of them got Edomites in there. I mean, obviously, yeah, there's Jake in there doing shit clearly, but you also got Edomites disguising as Jake doing shit.
Yeah. And they sell that shit on TikTok too. Skin. Like, what the fuck?
CGI in all these movies.
It's crazy.
They put it in the movies. You think they can't do that in real life?
I know.
So you literally
Yeah, he just passed 29.
been in this bitch for 29 years. He was deputy chief for the presidential administration. First deputy chief, then upgraded to director of the federal security. He was a secretary, then a chairman, then the first deputy prime minister. Then that's when he went to prime minister and went from there and shit.
So he's been here.
No, he's been here since then. And he moved up quick too.
It's not like he just started from the bottom and just worked his way up.
Trump on President Bel Air. He's an actor.
He's a home alone.
Yeah. He's an actor, man.
He's a con man, for sure.
Like, that dude that they put in office in Ukraine, Zelensky. He was an actor at he was an actor, and in the movie he played, he was the president.
And this is all. Now that was a list of shit that I had scrolled to see what all Putin has done. This list isn't Trump. That's it. Then it just gets to talk with people. Nigga ain't got no history in politics. No status, no credentials, nothing. Yeah.
You can just tell that at least just pick his ass. Just go with DJ Trump. We're just gonna use him. Which Nero 47, he's doing a great job of bringing Babylon down.
That's about it.
So is he doing his job? Yeah, bringing America down. That's and Bawadi al-Bashir Shai for that. Because he's using Trump to have America be destroyed by thermal nuclear destruction. So he is doing his job. Give it up to Trump.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so it ain't even about, is it black versus white? No, it's about bringing down America. That's what it is. Now they put the psyops of division amongst the people.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, this is about implementing the NWO, silence your ass, own nothing to be happy, shut the fuck up, eat bug burgers, okay? Yep. Now you're half bug, so now you have to live. Yeah, you're eating yourself. Yeah, you're eating yourself. It's way deeper. So it shows. So when you're arguing about the Democrats and Republicans, that whole argument is low level to what's actually really going on. You know, they want to implement the chip. What do you think of the Democrats and Republicans? Man, fuck all that. They want to implement the chip, the mark of the beast. The size of the grain of rice that they want to put in your hand, and you won't be able to buy or sell. That's the real one. You know, something's about to go down and something's about to happen. You know? So while you niggas are twiddling your thumbs, arguing on X and Twitter conversations, there's evil afoot. Evil. You know? This ain't cute, man. This ain't a game. This ain't, like the brother said, this ain't 2012. This ain't 2001. This ain't 1979. We are in 2026. This is the worst that America has ever been in existence. It was really, America was only on top for a very short period of time. And that was when Esau first rolled up on the scene. Now, this shit's just down the gutter. This is only a matter of time. America's being held, when you're pulling a rope and pulling it for so long, and it's got that little twig, it's ripping apart, you get that little thread right there. This is how much America's being held. One more little catastrophe and pop goes the weasel. String. Yeah, that string. It's a little string being held by a little bit of string. You just need a tray, like the brother said, a little bit, one more little skimming, a little more fiasco, and then bomb, it's down. You know?
Yeah. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 19, and Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, when the Lord overthrows Sodom and Gomorrah, this place is spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt in the same fashion. It's doing the same thing. It's in the same format. Like I said before, I always say it's just a Tesla now. That's it. Okay, a big arch burner. I mean, there's nothing else different than that. You know, they get on roller blades. And there's nothing really much different from that. Ecclesiastes 1:9. There is no new thing under the sun. So the way that all these other captivity that you read about fell, America's in the same format. We're coming up on the 250th year, July 4th, 1776 to now 2026 of July 4th. It's 250 year mark of the average lifespan of a kingdom, of an empire.
Yeah.
And they always fell. It was on average that they would fall now.
The thing is, you gotta look at the history. Look at the world wars. It all started from one nigga just getting dropped. All it take. All it take. You know, well, mainly the First World War, Second World War. I believe that's when what's that? Germany invaded Poland. But even within that though, it's looking at the stats, but yeah, they killed that nigga, man, and shit. It's a wrap. It's a fucking wrap. These people are getting ready to actually, you know, strike back. Again, it's only a matter of time, all right, before we start to see things actually ramp up. The war is free.
The outside can come and finish it off.
Yeah, that's it.
You know?
Yeah.
Because, I get this. The outside can come and finish all that shit. You know? Because, yeah, you see these other nations going to war, you know, but we have a war that we've been fighting also, and that's when we saw Edom. You know? Yeah, we've been at war. You know, you niggas is, y'all late. Hell yeah. And so we get this Isaiah 30, I would say 34. Isaiah 34 and 1. It says, come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear and all that is therein, the world and all things to come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. So that's why you're going to be gathered in Hamagawan, you know, the mountain troops over there in the Levant. So the Lord can have y'all in a certain cluster to destroy you. You know, that second Ezra 13.
Y'all gonna see the Lord, y'all gonna fight the Lord.
Yep.
And you're gonna lose.
Yep.
Them bullets are gonna just bounce off the Lord's chest like it's nothing.
Yep.
You know?
But,
It might even come here. Yeah, it might even just
because the goal is when he comes back, his kingdom gonna be established on earth. You heathen armies, y'all gotta go. When you take over a kingdom, what do? You conquer their army, and then you go in into their walls. You know, tear down the walls. You take them down. So that's what's getting ready to happen. Y'all are about to get taken down. We are at the end of the heathen ruling. You know, to the time the Gentiles be fulfilled, that has already happened. And we're at the end. We got next. It says, for the indignation of the Lord is upon all their armies, and his fury upon all their armies. He have utterly destroyed them. He had delivered them to the slaughter. And so you being delivered to the slaughter. All you niggas that's in the military, it's over with for you. Unless maybe you stab yourself and you get shot, you'll come back home.
Honorable discharge.
Yeah, honorable discharge. And if you in the military, you don't woke up and you ain't got discharged yet, you know, if you understand the truth, you better do something to get the fuck out. If not, that's just gonna be
it's looking like it's really hard getting out. So even being on drugs, you know, especially with the draft, they're not gonna care that you got drugs in your system. You know, people like,
right.
You got these crazy felonies. No, nigga, you going.
With the felonies in my day.
Or with the felonies, I mean.
But they probably will make a law. I wish they would. A lot of you dumb little niggas need to go.
That got life in prison and shit?
Yeah, send them niggas out.
Why
They're not serving no purpose.
All them niggas that caught them STDs, they ain't got, they're not else to use. They're no use now. Niggas
Right.
in the water.
Yep.
They're gonna get chipped too right away.
Yeah, they're gonna get chipped and they not gonna come back. They're gonna get chipped here, they're gonna get chipped over there, and they not coming back.
Yep.
The super soldiers, some of the people in the military are already chipped. There's videos all over of people already military soldiers already chipped, like that goddamn black woman.
Yeah, she was in the store,
Yeah,
Yep.
and her husband's like, I ain't doing that. Well, y'all getting chipped, and my daughter. I know you chipped my baby. No, we're chipping her.
That what she said?
Yeah.
Yep. She said my baby. She said that, bro.
She's like, I want my husband chipped. I want my babies chipped.
And my
you
baby.
niggas are fucking cooked, man.
Yeah. And that's why you gotta come back through the nuts, through the righteous line. Because the Lord said that the seed of the evildoers will be cut off. So yeah, with Esau, Edom, he's the wicked. But you niggas is wicked too.
They gonna have these homeless niggas in the war too, so like that.
No, you good.
The homeless niggas, they gonna get them chipped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You want a sandwich?
Yeah.
You ain't eating 4 days. You want a sandwich?
They're gonna be soldiers.
It says
Once they
gonna
get
be
chipped,
putting
boy,
over
they'll.
idols. You know, have thing. That's 2nd Ezra 16, around the 70 some verse. You know, they should be idle. You know, but that's gonna be locked into us too. We get thrown into the concentration camps. We're gonna be idle, locked up somewhere. Hey man, just look, you just take this trip. You know, that's the main goal for the Israelites. The rest of the heathen, we don't give a fuck. Take it. Enjoy it.
They're already getting
That's
shit.
where the
Right.
elite ones get shit.
Yeah, the Israelites, he wants to be your God. Nigga.
Yeah,
No,
right.
denounce Yahweh. We know the names. You don't. You still don't know. They block it there. You niggas out there that took a bag and you still pushing Jesus and Yeshua and Yahweh. They mocking it out. You
Right.
don't even know his power.
You got niggas
Right.
doing that and still screaming their tribe. So,
Right.
so the Lord, man, so the name is Jesus, but you're Yahweh.
Yeah.
So what type of shit is that?
Yup. They laughing at it. They get a they're
Right.
that's what they want you to do. You know, but for the real ones, they're like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
You know, the real prophets on the scene. They push the word.
Right.
You know, especially we have to hurry up and start this World War III. My NWO. You know, they raised like that.
That's how
Yep.
we do it too.
Yeah, they wicked. You know, the wicked nigga you see on the cartoons, the demons on them, the high level demons, you know, it bugging out.
Son of perdition.
You
Yeah.
know? So the niggas, y'all gotta go. And I'm gonna get this for the destruction. Verse 4, Isaiah 34:4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens, shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a fallen fig tree from the tree. And it says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, which is another Greek way of saying Edom, you know, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So now it's your time. It said Edom, the definition of Edom is a people that will see judgment in the future. We're here.
Modern day Chaldeans, they got a lot of
Yeah.
you know, but ultimately exciting.
Yep, and then Zechariah, it says that Zion dwells with Babylon, with Edom. You know, showing that that's us, you know, dwelling amongst Esau Edom, because they put us in captivity. Joel 3.
I was living among the heathen.
Yep, all that. And so we're gonna look like the heathen. You know?
So I'm going to scatter.
But
Niggas that don't believe in Israelite form. That shit don't make sense.
Yep.
What is the scattering?
Yep.
And y'all always love going, especially IYC, y'all always want to go to Deuteronomy. You be botching the hell out of Deuteronomy. And don't be knowing what the hell this history is. I mean, the whole Bible is history, but Deuteronomy breaks down the blood, today, the blood, the nation.
Right.
That breaks that down.
From the Roman Empire all the way on up to now. You know, it talks about that army come in swift as the eagle fly. You know, the Romans came in.
Yeah.
You know, and then got put on ships. You fast forward, you know, to the 1600, really 15, starting with the Northern Kingdom. You know, the Judah, Benjamin, Levi. You know, so no, the Bible ain't stopped.
Northern Kingdom got fucked up first.
You know,
For all you black only Israelites.
you know,
Northern Kingdom got fucked up first, man.
you know. And so, it says,
That's a girl on this side.
Yeah.
and then so going back to when it said that the heavens shall be rolled like a scroll, that's the end game of Babylon and the rule of Esau Edom. And the other nations, they're gonna get hit too with missiles. You know, but Esau Edom, yeah.
Right.
Yo, so you take that chip, you know, tip your baby, do all that shit. You know, so y'all be burning fucked up. You know, because we hope that we elect. You know, and the more of y'all take the chip, it signifies who the Lord chosen is. You know, so go ahead and take it, enjoy it.
It's gonna separate the boys from the men.
Yep.
And Lord will, we don't take it. Because it's easy to talk tough now.
Right.
You know, but when the time comes, temptation is a motherfucker. You being tempted now. We on a certain fad.
Right.
You go to the store, oh yeah, let me get some pasta sauce. Damn, nigga, you got fucking this and that in
It's
there.
got dairy,
You
yeah,
know,
dairy.
You already made it. You know, like fuck, I already ate the shit. You know, but the Lord will have mercy.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of shit that's fucked up. But so if you fear the Lord and you serve the Lord, that's what He wants. Never.
We're not gonna be perfect. The Lord knows that the nation of Israel is really not gonna walk around its flesh perfect.
Yeah.
But those that are putting their best foot forward and trying and giving their all, that's what it is. Because even when you follow the law, yeah, do we make void the law? No, Yahweh forbid, as the scriptures say, but
you still push the law and still try to follow it the best way you can.
Yeah.
Lord established. I hate when Christians be like, oh, the Lord fulfilled. Fulfilled doesn't mean it stopped. Fulfilled means he came. Okay, the law's still active.
Right.
It's the New Testament. That's what that means. It's not saying, oh, he came, he fulfilled, he finished the law. No, nigga, he didn't finish the law. He came to say, hey, these are the laws of Moses. They're still active till this day. That's why he told the woman.
Yeah. That's a good lesson right there. Fulfill.
You know, if no man threw the stone because he got caught with adultery, you know, sin no more. It was mercy.
Yeah.
So that shows that the law was still intact.
Well, what time period did the law stop becoming intact?
It didn't.
Why? Because like I said before, it's Tesla.
Yeah.
No, that's not how that works, and that's why you Christians, you're erring not knowing the scripture. And why aren't you Christians tackling this? Why aren't you talking about the current events that's going on right now? But all you niggas want to go is shabba-labba-labba, and then dancing and foaming at the mouth and then paying your tithes to a fucking pedophile faggot preacher, man. All y'all Christians, all your pastors are faggots.
Yeah.
And they're gonna lead you to the slaughter, and y'all all gonna die, man. God ain't in the church. He ain't there.
That's Acts 7. Acts 7:40. The Lord don't dwell in temples made with hands.
Yeah.
You know?
This shit's played out, man. Being a Christian in 2026 is completely played out. Being a Muslim is played out. Being an atheist is played out.
That Buddha shit.
That Buddha shit is played out. It's played the fuck out, and it's shown each and every day how played out it is. And all you niggas look stupid.
Yeah.
No, we're following the actual truth of the Bible. We know the true God of the Bible. And we say that with faith and confidence, man. Why you niggas walk around scattered? If you believe in the Lord, why you take the jab?
Yeah.
Where was God at during the jab? During the 2020 fiasco of the C-19, where was God at? He was just not with your ass.
Yeah.
He was there.
Yeah.
He caused the whole thing, but he wasn't with you. He wasn't fucking with you. You know? People gotta understand. Oh yeah, God exists. Yeah, but is he fucking with you? Yeah, he ain't fucking with the Christians, man.
The real Christians right here.
Yeah. What does Christian mean? Followers of the anointed, followers of the Messiah. And these Christians, they're not following after the Messiah.
Which was used as a derogatory term, might we add.
Yeah.
So for you to fast forward today and boast in that wasn't necessarily a good thing.
Yeah.
You know, now it's not a bad thing in the terms of when you go into the meaning of the word, but that wasn't something that was, you know, the disciples weren't walking around. Yeah, we them Christians.
We them boys, you know.
Just like the Sakari, the niggas, yeah, once I read about them, I knew, yeah, we them niggas. That's not a good thing to boast about because the Sakari they didn't have a good rep. But we see why you said that because now you fast forward and y'all don't have a good rep.
Did Sakari change them now? They call something different now. They call something different now.
No,
Yeah.
it's still Sakari.
Oh, it's Sakari?
It's still Sakari. The nigga Alazar just doing his own thing, but whatever that may be.
Yeah, they got a different name.
No, it's it's still Sakari though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking.
That nigga broke. Go ahead.
But he had enough to got that kid though.
Yeah, probably was only $5.
He saved up for that one.
He afterpay.
After the kid, on
That's too much.
Hustle website. Biggest one, baby.
Well, no, remember he said I don't want nothing bigger than me.
Somebody real quick grab Ezekiel 33 and 33. So the brother ain't got anything else, you know,
You're right.
Ezekiel 33 and verse 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come.
yeah, it means it will come. You know? So it says it will come. And I know if it will come, it might
Come
come.
on, twice.
Go ahead.
Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
Yeah, then you don't know that a prophet has been among them. And the prophets are not going to be Christians. They're not going to be Muslims. Okay? They're not going to be atheists. Okay? The niggas that be saying I'm on my spiritual journey, you're not on your spiritual journey. Because the spiritual journey is following Yahweh Bashim Shai. That's a spiritual journey. We're on a spiritual journey.
But
That's niggas collecting rocks.
is the Most High delivering denominations, or is He delivering a nation of people?
Right.
That's what you have to think about. You know, it doesn't. The scriptures don't speak about when you go to Revelation 7. It doesn't speak about 12,000 out of each denomination of Christianity, or 12,000 of the Sunni and 12,000 of the Shiites. No, it speaks about 12,000 out of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, which is a nationality through bloodline, not a spiritual Israelite. It's not real.
Anybody that believes believe on Christ is an Israelite.
Yeah, no, that's not true. Yes, you can't be a spiritual Israelite, man.
That's why it's people. That's in the New Testament. My fault, bro.
No, you good. I was saying that because it don't make no damn sense. The scriptures don't speak about delivering any denomination. It speaks about delivering his people. It speaks about delivering his servants, his prophets, his priests, his kings. You know, they don't speak about Christians, man.
Yeah, this shit's play out, man. Like I said, in 2026, if you're still a Christian, you just meant to get destroyed, man. And you got a lot of Israelites who are walking around calling themselves Christians. You know?
And then y'all can't hate. Well, everybody should be free to worship what they want to worship.
It's in the Bible, man.
But first off, so apply that to us and leave me the fuck alone. But secondly, go into these other people's books. There's no prophecy. There's no prophecy in the Quran. The Quran didn't prophesy that nigga getting bombed.
Right.
The Bible did. Not literally, but you know what I'm saying?
Things leading
Spoke about things.
Bombs being dropped from heaven.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, that's a prophecy.
Right.
We can tie that into that. It's not going to directly name individuals per se.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah. You know.
Because the nigga like, we didn't see bomb, bitch. It says fire.
Right, yeah, but we know what that is.
What about
Come on.
We know what that is.
Yeah.
how the Lord overthrows Sodom and Gomorrah?
Rain fire.
Then the flood came. The Lord says he's going to flood this place by fire.
Artifacts.
Yeah, artifacts. It's like, what more proof do you want? You just want to not believe it.
Yeah.
And that's fine, but you're going to die because you don't believe it.
That's it.
We're not Christians. Like I said, we're not giving you sweet words of encouragement. It's like, no, we're going to tell you the raw truth. She going to die. You know? And your children's children, they're all going to be
If she meet me later down the line, she might.
Women like that going to be too.
I claimed her earlier. She might have a chance. No, I already did earlier, brother. When she came back first. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
That's why I looked at him and started
All right. Pull out. Never mind.
This place is done. You can't tell us otherwise. You can't prove that it ain't going down.
Man.
And you got a lot of people still walking around with this American dream. I'm tired of talking to people, especially women, about their 10-year plan, 15, 20, taking trips. I'm tired of hearing it. Now I just want to block you. I'm tired of it. My only question is, I'm talking to you, why you ain't coming over and bending over? That's my only thing I'm worried about.
Tell your ass I'm broke. I ain't doing shit.
Yeah, I'm broke. And this shit costs money. And the jobs ain't paying it, baby. Dubai, you want these $2,000, you trying to go overseas, that is a $2,000
It's not even,
ticket.
but again, it shows you the ignorance of these people. They're not, this isn't a wise time to even move around. Because outside of that, all these things, again, this ain't just gonna be the gasoline going up, man. Plane tickets is gonna be going up. You know, your food is gonna go up.
They gonna be travel banned.
Planes crash.
And yeah, you know, airports, certain airports gonna shut down and shit. Dubai, like, man, look, fuck y'all niggas. Ain't nobody coming over
They're
here.
tired of Americans.
Yeah.
They tired of you coming over, and then you got Keisha going over getting shit on for $30K and send her ass back, she stink. They're tired of doing that. It's a rap everywhere, man. Sit your ass down. Like Yashua said, y'all need to sit your asses down.
They shall not take heed.
Yeah, but they're not gonna take heed.
That's wrong with us.
That's why I hope you niggas, y'all wanna go overseas so bad? Go. They gonna gang rape your ass. I just read an article of somebody overseas gang raping this little girl to death, and they had a message before she died or something.
No, they put her to death. She wanted to die, so they voluntarily put her to death.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
I forgot how long. I just read it. I didn't read the whole entire.
it was in Spain. She got
It was in
tired of
Spain,
living.
yeah,
She was in a care facility, and 3 men,
Young woman.
you know, horrifically raped her. She's in a wheelchair. She probably Jake. That's like some Jake shit. Not anyway. Yeah, she told her parents she wanted to die, and over there in Spain, you can assist in suicide, you know, by a physician.
But the Lord is so cold where a lot of people gonna be in that position and they're gonna wish to die. And that's in the scriptures. They shall try to find death and not find it. Or they shall seek death and not find it. Because the Lord wants you to feel that pain, that sorrow. Because the scriptures say many shall know it after death by pain. So what the hell are you Christians talking about? That's why this is done, man.
I ain't talking about shit.
Okay? And we can't wait. We're going to the scriptures. America's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. This war is not going to end. You niggas are going to get sent out over there. You niggas and bitches gonna get sent over there, and y'all ain't coming back. The draft's gonna happen and up the scale to 42. So any nigga 42 and under, you going to war.
With a weed conviction.
Yeah, with a weed conviction. You can have all the weed in your damn system, you going.
Yeah.
If you can hold an AR, you're going.
But the YN should be happy.
Yeah, then you YN.
Now you get to catch bodies for free.
Right.
With no charge.
With a terrible aim.
Yeah, but yeah, you nigga gonna have, but hey, as long as give a nigga a switch, he'll make something happen.
Nigga so damn dumb, you hold the gun on the side, the bullet gonna curve, jackass. Nigga,
You gonna hold the AR to the side.
yeah, hold the AR. You gonna hold the
Well, I
Uzi
mean,
to
you
the
can't
side.
do that. Though.
You can do that with AR.
Yeah.
With precision aiming though.
Yeah.
You can do it with
Nigga
precision.
gonna shoot himself in the face. Now they hold the gun. Nigga can't even hold the shotgun right. Nigga can't even hold guns right.
That nigga gonna be like this.
Yeah, with the AR.
Yeah, you see
Like
when they have the
in the
gas
hood.
stations, you
Yeah.
see niggas in Chicago.
They take the fucking
What is
blood
that?
off.
Yeah.
Oh, that Bro, so you gotta fully
She gonna hit him in his face. He gonna be through.
They gonna give you the weakest guns. You already got 90s guns.
Yeah.
They gonna give you. They ain't gonna give you new shit. They gonna give you the weakest shit.
Yeah, they still got. They pull out all.
That's
the
gonna
weaponry.
be that's gonna be an open sacrifice
Yep.
This shit gonna be funny.
for these Edomites, for these devils.
Chase.
Because they literally gonna send you and you will be in the front line. The people that are actually, with the experience and the military background and they actually want to do that, be there, they're gonna be more so in the back, calling the shots. Last ones to go in. Just let's close this battle out so we can get the fuck back to the barracks.
Yeah.
But you niggas, y'all gonna be sent out first.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be jumping off the plane first. Nigga gonna pass out. Boom! Hit the ground. He ain't pulled his shooting time.
Or for AR, AAA. Shoot down the
Oh yeah, hitting them motherfucker.
Right.
Oh yeah, you gonna split your shit in half.
Don't forget in
Yeah.
war.
Shooting at you
Don't
every
forget in
fucking
war,
Yeah.
people they shoot themselves.
Mhm.
In World War II, a lot of Americans accidentally shoot their
Oh,
own
friendly fire.
people.
Oh yeah, friendly fire. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Man, they ain't got no training.
They ain't got no training.
Yeah, because they're not gonna.
Cause
train you. They're
they
throw
they
you
gonna
out.
be right here,
Yes.
do right here.
They gonna shoot each other, bro.
Yeah.
Accidentally. Out of
Eyes
fear.
big.
And then he get cooked.
Yeah.
After he actually cooked his combo.
Jimmy, this nigga hit with a 50 cal.
Try to throw it where they ain't. Take hit.
Yeah,
They
get
fall
shot.
right beside them.
Yeah, fall over. No training. No
They're
training.
not gonna train you.
No.
Because it's not like you're gonna go through the process of boot camp
Yeah.
and then 3-4 months later, you coming out. No, nigga, you getting over there. You might have a week minimum
You getting trained
or
while you
maximum.
getting-
Yeah, you on the plane. All right, look, this the drawing board. Nigga, I sit there, clean this gun. Nigga crying and shit. Nigga yelling, shut up.
Never went through no hard training.
Nah, man.
These people, these American people.
Yeah, smack his ass. Yeah, go. They on the helicopter getting fitted for a helmet.
Yeah, right.
Here's a gun. Look, this is what you gonna do. All right, we here. Go. What? Nigga ain't getting no instructions.
I hope we get to see shit like that though.
He ain't getting no instructions. All right, this is what you gonna do. We gonna go over. What? Oh, open the door. We're out. Go. Come back home. What? Come back home.
Yeah, this gonna go splat.
They ain't gonna look over. Turn that helicopter in.
This is a reality, man. This ain't us just chuckling. It's funny because you niggas are losing.
Proverbs 1, man.
The Lord's gonna laugh through us. Proverbs 1, I'm gonna laugh.
They
Can I
go.
say it real quick and then we'll close. I will laugh at your family.
Go.
I will mock your
Yeah,
family,
he ain't coming
man.
back. He's just gonna turn the
So the
helicopter.
Lord, regardless,
Go
whether
back
it's
get the
gonna be
next
through us
batch.
Or actual
Bro.
echo of the Lord laughing regardless. You're gonna hear the laugh of the Lord. We're laughing at you. Y'all niggas getting judged. Y'all niggas getting, a lot of people got these pets, family pets, just attacking them. They're just all getting attacked.
Yeah.
Niggas that I got him as a puppy. Now he's like maybe 12 years old or 10 or whatever. He's just attacking your ass. You just come home, he's attacking your ass. Spirits created for vengeance. You're gonna start seeing apparitions. Don't forget about that. We're gonna see apparitions, beasts newly created. We're gonna see some shit.
Yep.
The Lord got us.
All in the middle of a war.
Yeah, this is a whole war that's going on, baby. You got it?
Proverbs 1:26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock it when your fear cometh.
Ha ha! That's how the Lord gonna be when y'all niggas are getting booted and sent. Yeah,
Right,
ha,
yeah.
ha,
Damn.
ha, ha, ha.
Damn.
Yeah, laughing to the very.
So it's like, was God there? He is. He's just laughing at your ass because he knows you're cook, and he put you there. This is a beautiful thing. This is happening. Man.
Bro.
And if people want to deem us as tees and bad people for thinking like that, I mean that's how the Lord thinks. The scriptures say, through the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. Nigga, we told you it was going to happen. The Lord said it from the jump.
That be
The
my
Lord said it
thing.
when he was on the scene. He was saying, y'all niggas gonna be through if y'all don't prepare. You know?
Us speaking about a war and then that war happening, that's not acts of T-ism.
Yeah.
That's not acts-ism. You know, that's an act of prophecy. That's prophesying before these. Look, this nigga, they need to send him.
Yeah, send him.
Send 8 of him.
Yeah.
Clone that nigga. If they clone that nigga, they might win.
He's ready. He said,
Get him some coke and backbone. Throw his ass out there. You know?
In a booster shot, he'd
Some
be
niggas,
good.
Niggas be off that coke, getting shot, and they still
Yeah,
running
yeah.
with that adrenaline.
That mosquito gonna help
drugs,
him.
all type of shit to get them
Yeah,
going.
nigga fly with AK.
Like
Me
crystal
buzzing.
meth,
They already know this shit.
motherfuckers are crazy on that shit.
Hell no.
Hey man. Hey, what Biggie Small said in the album, "Get Ready to Die,"
Yeah,
or whatever the hell, or
Yeah.
Tupac, or whatever the fuck.
That was
Okay,
Biggie.
yeah, you niggas, you 2/3.
his album Ready to Die. Yeah,
You're
ready.
Album ready,
Ready
yeah.
to
Y'all
Die.
niggas are ready to die. The Lord's putting you in that spirit to be ready to die. You know? So, am I gonna take us home? Yeah. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 4, verse 17. From that time, Yahushua began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
And the scriptures say the kingdom is already prepared for you to watch. So it's already prepared. And we're in a transitional period. We're transitioning from one kingdom to another, a kingdom that will stay afloat and stand. And there'll be no more war, bloodshed, tears. Okay? The only niggas that gonna have tears is the heathen. Starting with Esau, Edom. But us as Israel, yeah, no more tears, no more war, no more sickness, no more sorrow, no more stuffed nose, no more congestion. Even just stubbing your damn toe. I stubbed my toe the other day. No more of that. You know? Things are happening, but you gotta stay afloat for the believers, brothers and sisters that are actually fighting and being rooted. We only gotta deal with this so much longer, man. We're now here. We're now witnessing and dealing with what we've been teaching about, and what the apostles and elders and their teachers beforehand been teaching now is here. There is no going back. Remember,
All this info coming out. I went to work early Friday, man. First time. Goddamn, I went to early. Like, you know what? This is great. I'm going to work early on time. I'm going to be on time for work. Because I got nothing but good shit coming up. And this is a day-to-day thing, man. Trump did some shit yesterday.
He's doing shit every day.
Yeah,
We're always
so
linking up to something different, something new.
always check for Fridays, though. That's when he does that shit. Stock market closes.
Okay.
Yep.
Damn.
Check for Friday. After the stock market closed, that's when they did that first attack. Whatever they called it, what they call it?
Epic Fury.
Epic Fury. Yeah, that shit sound
Then Esau
like a
got
kid
told
made it.
Esau
Like a
got
game
told
tag.
His demise with Project Lipstick.
Yeah.
So he's done. Like I said with Doctor Strange, is there any possible other outcomes? No. Like you didn't know Doctor Strange when he thought through all
Yeah.
the timelines?
That nigga
That's what
said,
that nigga doing.
Yeah.
yeah.
The canon event. This is the canon event. This is canon. For all you niggas that don't like niggas like non-canon more than canon. Nigga, this is canon.
Yeah.
You know?
Hell no.
So that's the message. You've been warned. That's the beauty of it. You've been warned. And Lord, when this lesson is edifying to the elect, before we close, we're going to face the east and give all praises.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Kakadash.
Once again, double honors to the apostles, the elders, and GMS that's pushing his word through the spirit of power behind by Shimel Shai. And your brothers and sisters, keep fighting this good fight of faith. All right? Don't give up your crown. Don't heed the chip. Stay strong until the day of our Lord is nigh, man. All right?
Shalom.
Shalom.